Thank you so much for joining us here on HSN. My name is Brett Chuckerman. Happy Friday evening to each and every single one of you. Don't we all want some peace and quiet? Wouldn't you love less phone calls, less nuisance problems, less getting up off the sofa, pressing pause, answering the phone for a robocall? Well, what if you had a set of home phones that did all that for you without even you knowing it was happening? That's what AT&T does for you today with our Today's Special. So there really is no other set of home phones like what you're seeing on your screen today. There are no other set of phones out there that have an instant, immediate smart call block feature. It is a political year. It is a robocall year. It is a telemarketer year because that's every single year. And the whole do not call registry doesn't seem to be saving any of us from having the phone ring during dinner, having the phone ring while you're sleeping, having the phone ring while you're trying to relax and enjoy your life. This is a one-of-a-kind, top-of-the-line technological revolution when it comes to home phones. Now, in addition, it's a connect-to-cell set of phones, so you can use all the handsets that you get to answer your cell phone. It's got caller ID announcing, so you never run to the phone before knowing exactly who calls. I mean, it has every premium, top-of-the-line, cutting-edge, best-in-class feature you could possibly expect from a home phone system. But for the first time ever, AT&T is offering a Today's Special here at HSN on their most advanced smart call blocking. If you have elderly parents living alone who have been scammed from callers who don't care about the do not call registry, if you are one of the 1.9 million people who have called the FTC to complain about scam callers and telemarketers, and yet they still call every single day, this is your peace of mind. This is your identity theft protection. This truly is the most advanced, top-of-the-line purchase that you can make to protect yourself, to give you peace of mind, to give you truly peace and quiet in your home, while still giving you Deck 6 technology, talking caller ID, digital answering machine at the best value that you'll find absolutely anywhere. You get a full home system, not one, not two, not three, but 4 cordless units, plus the main base station in your choice of colors. We've got our gorgeous best-selling champagne. We've got our very limited and very popular today rose gold, and then we've got the classic silver, which, by the way, is the only color anybody has ever been able to shop for in this set of home phones before. Now, I know there's a great big red button that you can press to call to block calls that come in, and it's $50, $60, $70 on its own, and it does nothing automatically. Smart call blocking does it for you before the phone rings. There is literally no more advanced top-of-the-line set of home phones that exist out in the industry, and nowhere do you get this type of technology for under $100. You can't put it together a la carte for under $100, and we are now officially in our final presentations of the day for the first ever AT&T Smart Call Block phone Today's Special, and the only Today's Special of the year. Now, all you spend is $20. I'd say for peace of mind, I'd say for identity theft protection for your parents, for your children, and just to give yourself a brand new set of phones with better connectivity, with intercoms, with expandability, with a speakerphone on every single unit, and the connect-to-cell technology. There is literally, in my personal opinion, in 7 years I've been here at HSN, no more advanced, worthwhile upgrade to your home phone system than what you see in front of you today. And today, all you spend is $20 to get it home and try it out. If you own AT&T phones, by the way, you don't need AT&T service to use AT&T phones, whether it's syncing your cell phone or your landline. If you own some of these smart call block feature phones, will you call us during this show? Talk about the reduction in the number of nuisance calls that you've gotten. Again, 2 million people have complained to the FTC in just the first few months of 2017. That was the measurable numbers that we have about the robocalls, the telemarketers. Listen, maybe here in Florida, it's the heating and cooling companies. And no matter how many times I beg them, my children are napping. I'm happy with the company I have. Please take me off your list. They keep calling, they keep calling, they keep calling. They cannot even ring through to your home when you own this set of phones. Bill Duggan's gonna join us. He's gonna talk you through, I mean, truly the most impressive laundry list of features for personal security, for identity theft, and just peace and quiet in your home. This set of phones will get you to stop thinking about canceling your phone service because you're tired of them ringing, and they're truly the best we offer.
We think of canceling it because that one landline that we have is just inundated. They have that number. I want you to see how this works. I'm going to pretend to be a robocaller. So I'm going to call your landline right over here. You're going to hear my phone ringing because I'm calling your house. I want to ask for money. I want you to donate. But what are you noticing? It's ringing.
Calls to this number are being screened by Smart Call Blocker.
The house phone is not ringing.
Your name after the
The Smart Call Blocking is making me identify myself. It's election time. Vote for me. A robocall cannot do that. A person can, so if it's a doctor, you're good to go. So since a person was on the other line, they're ringing the house phone.
It's election time. Vote for me.
Oh, I don't want that phone call. So guess what? I can go right down there and hit the call block button on the base station or actually on the handset. But what you notice is that robocall was screened. It had to be a human on the other line to get further and to ring the home. But if it was just a robocall and just trying to get their way through, it screens that call so it doesn't even ring the house. Robocalls are more prevalent because it's affordable for the big companies to send 50,000 phone calls out and see what 500 people pick up and who are susceptible to the scam, to the election, to the insurance, to whatever. But with this, it's the only one from AT&T that gives you that smart call block, the only phone line out there, any other brand that gives you that feature, and it's peace of mind.
And it is super, super, super easy to set up. If you're thinking, oh, it's really complicated, there's a long instruction manual, no. First of all, the second that you sync your cell phone as second, third, fourth handsets to cell phones in your home, it has that entire number directory in your home phone, so you can let your hot cell phone charge, you can let your hot cell phone sit in the bottom of your handbag, you can still take and receive calls on any one of these handsets. But the process really works automatically. The more people get through, the more they announce themselves, you allow them through, then they start to be able to get through every single time without going through that process. But the ones who don't, the ones that are driving you bonkers, bananas, nuts, the telemarketers, the heating and AC companies, the scam callers. Do you know in my house, it was a call saying, I am from the IRS, and if you don't call me back at this number, a lawsuit is being filed against you in federal court next week. Now, I knew something was up, and I hung up the phone. I went and searched the caller ID number. It was coming from a prison in California. Those calls don't get through. If you have senior citizen parents who you're worried about being a victim of a scam, if you have teenagers who have their own phone line, it is working in the background to protect you and to give you more quiet quality time in your home, while still, my friends, being the best home phones you've ever used. Digital answering machine, DEX 6 range and technology, reusable, rechargeable, top-of-the-line batteries, battery backup, so they work when the power goes. There is literally no feature that you will want. There's an intercom built in. There's talking caller ID. Guys, listen. I could run through them over and over and over and over and over again. If you need phones, there's no better buy. If yours don't look as beautiful as these champagne or rose gold ones, if yours have spaghetti sauce all over them, or just the batteries need to be replaced, it's something we don't buy because we think, oh, there's not that much more innovation coming down the pipeline. Why do I need to buy these? These are worth buying. What they will give to you, the peace of mind, the protection, and the enhancements and the features you've got on your own for 20 bucks. Only for today, I say they're worth getting them home, trying out, see if you actually stop cursing your landline and enjoy having it for peace of mind and protection when there's a storm, when there's an outage, when you need it and your cell phone isn't working for you.
And that's just it. What have been your phone concerns? Is it the range? Is it the clarity? Is it the audio? So we've gone through the smart call blocking, which is exclusive to here. But let me take you on a quick tour, because a lot of us think everything happens at the base station. All the same features at the base station are on each one of the handsets, from speakerphone to call blocking to accessing your voicemail to a larger LCD screen so you can easily see those numbers. But remember, when you get those phones that come through, and actually you're going to be able to hear it and not just see the number, but it'll announce who's coming through, which we also appreciate. Digital answering machine. So what does that mean? 22 minutes of phone calls that are crisp, and you don't have to worry about tape and all of that. Also, you see these two buttons right over here that allows you to link to cell. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Perfect example. Is it going to read the number? No. Is it going to tell me who's calling? So
from HSN headquarters.
Oh, it's HSN. I'm just gonna let it go to voicemail. I don't have to pick up the handset. I don't have to worry about it.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Bill, I see you working tonight on TV. When you're done, give me a call.
Perfect. That's my buddy Stan. But do you hear that audio? Do you have clarity like that? That's what you're getting, better clarity, because you're getting DEX 6 technology. That's why it's taken us 2 years to have a Today Special on home phones, because we haven't had better technology. Now we do. What exactly is DEX 6 technology? See this antenna? You can keep it down or keep it up. That gives you better range, but you have more secured phone calls, so you're not gonna have as much static, you're not gonna have any interference or dropped calls, and you have that better range. That's the other clarity. The other thing that Brett was talking about, battery backup. Have you gone through that nor'easter? Have you gone through that firestorm or hurricane? Do you have no power in the house? That's why we keep landlines around, because we want to be able to stay connected.
Yeah, emergencies.
And reach families.
I mean, listen, my friend Nancy Grace, when she was on the show last year here at HSN, she said 4 handsets when you need poison control, when you need an ambulance, when the power goes. These are the first things you need. You don't know where your cell phone is. You don't know if it's charged. You don't know if those cell towers are locked up. No power, and he's able to take and receive calls, even use the high-end speakerphone feature.
That's just it. Stan, are you giving us a call again? Oh, actually hit the call block button. Okay, I blocked Stan. So that's problem solved.
But hey, you can always go in and unblock somebody if you accidentally press the wrong button. If you're mad at your sister one day and then happy with her the next time.
It happens.
Don't do it to family members, please. Okay, just a heads up. If you want rose gold, I told you it has been one of our most popular sellers today. There are only 300 sets left. I want you to take a close-up shot here of the base station so that you can truly get a selection choice of what it is that you are getting today. The rose gold that you see right there, that beautiful contrast of white and rose gold, only 300 left in America. This is an exclusive 4-pack bundle. Price goes away at midnight if there are any sets left in stock. With close to 6,000 sold, rose gold will sell out by the end of this presentation, if not in the next couple of moments. Now, if you want black, if you like this more kind of high-techy office look, you're gonna order silver. That's the only one with the black contrast. That is going to be the one to go in our final presentation in the next hour. And then the one we always stock the most of, because it's always been our customers' #1 top favorite color, is the champagne, which is going to be your champagne and white. Now, every one of your handsets is accented with that color choice that you make, whether it's black and silver or white and your choice. You'll see every single handset has that larger screen, that bigger face, that easier interface, and right on the side, push to talk, intercom, easy to run, multiple feature technology. So now you have 10 minutes left in one of the final 2 airings of the day today on the first of its kind AT&T Smart Call Block Today's Special phone sets, on our first home phone Today's Special in 2 years, and truly one that will give you safety, that will give you peace of mind, that will give you peace and quiet. Imagine never having to have the awkward conversation with a telemarketer ever again. Imagine not being asked once this year who you're gonna vote for, what's your main issue, and would you like to donate to the campaign? It truly is so many new upgraded enhancements while still giving you everything you love. Speakerphone on every unit, talking caller ID on every unit, digital answering machine, battery backup power. There is every reason for you today to get a new set for yourself. And if you've got housewarmings or if you've got senior citizens that you want to make sure are never the victim of a scam caller again, there's no programming to do here. AT&T's technology takes care of all the guesswork, all the heavy lifting for you. Now, one other thing, it's an expandable set. There are 200 of you left that can get an additional handset with us tonight for only $40. Now, we only have it in black and silver. That's the only one we have left. But, you know, your savings today, it basically buys you it. It's $30 off there, $40 for the extra handsets. And I just as a quick reminder, this is an exclusive 4 handset offer we have here at HSN. So just go with me for a second. $40, right? So $40 plus $40 plus $40 plus $40 and a base. We'll ship the whole kit and caboodle to your door for a $20 bill. And if in the first 30 days you don't see a serious decrease in the number of awful calls, a serious decrease in the number of naps interrupted, a serious decrease in the number of dinners not interrupted, we'll take them back, no questions asked. but it's only tonight that you give yourself the best-in-class technology to an upgrade that everybody really should have in their home for safety and connectivity.
And the thing is, we're all going to use the system a little differently, whether it's for the landline, whether it's to get rid of the call blocking because, you know, those robocalls are now going to be a thing of the past, but maybe you just have cell phones. This can link to 2 different cell phones. So you just have one phone next to the bed, and all of a sudden, if your cell phone rings or the kids or the husband's cell phone rings, it'll ring at the nightstand. How convenient is that? Because maybe you left it downstairs because upstairs is a dead zone. Or maybe you left it downstairs to charge, or you left it in your handbag, you didn't even bring it upstairs, but you're not away from the phone, so you're connected. So, oh, the phone's ringing. You know what? It's my cell phone that's ringing, but it's ringing right here. I can easily pick up that call, just like that. Boom. It said it was from my iPhone. Hello, is this Stan again?
Yes, it is, Bill. How are you?
Did you call my cell phone?
I certainly did.
How did you reach me up here? But Stan, if you keep calling, I'm gonna have to block you. Actually, I thought I did last time. Okay, maybe next time I'll block you. But did you see how convenient that was?
You're not supposed to tell the people
audio.
you're going to block them when you block them. That's awkward.
I want to make them nervous.
And hey, by the way, just a thought, I don't know if any of you have read the big studies out there that say it's terrible for you to go to bed with your cell phone by your bed. They actually say even if it's face down, even if it's on silent, just the physical energy of it being bedside is disrupting your sleep, is keeping you from being well rested. But so many of us go, I got kids, right? I got family members, I got parents. I can't be unreachable. Keep your cell phone away. Keep your cell phone far away. But if it rings with an emergency in the middle of the night, if this is bedside, you will not miss that call. You will know everything that's going on and happening. Ladies and gentlemen, I truly, it is the most top of the line features you never knew home phones could accomplish set of home phones we've ever offered here at HSN. And it's an extraordinary value today. I mean, the price of protecting your identity, of reducing the nuisance calls in your home. I mean, do you know almost 2 million people complained to the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, about telemarketers and nuisance calls and robocalls just in the first 5 months of 2017? That's the last bit of data we can use to showcase that this is a problem for everybody, and the complaints don't ever solve it. The please don't call again does not solve the problem. You can actively block, the phones themselves will block, and yet still they give you all the comfort and wonderful advanced features that you want out of any set of high-end home phone you could possibly buy. And this is the only day of the year to do it. In fact, it's the only day in 2 years for us to be able to offer any home phones, let alone ones as this advanced as they are. Now, for $20, to get them home, try them out, see if in 30 days you don't see those nuisances disappearing, I'd say it's worth the price of admission to give it a try. If you want it in rose gold, I'm just letting you know, it is officially last call. There are 150 sets left in that color to shop for. It's going to be followed by the black and silver set. If you're setting up an office, if you want to put these somewhere professionally, if you like the black contrast, that's the only set you can get that's got black. And then, of course, our bestseller, the ones we had manufactured the most of, is the champagne. But these two will go before the strike of midnight tonight. And why pay an extra $30 and pay shipping and handling? Why not take advantage of FlexPay? What's your home phone bill? And for $20, that's all you spend to see if you actually enjoy your home phones and are glad about keeping them. I'd say it's worth the price.
And remember, this home phone, it's not just even for phone connection anymore. I want to use that as an intercom because, you know, maybe the kids are upstairs or downstairs. You have push-to-talk technology. These 2 buttons on the side, don't forget about them. Push-to-talk, so it's like having a walkie-talkie in the house. This voice button allows you to access your cell phone. So if you've ever been upstairs and away from your phone, what's on the schedule for today? I hit that side button, and guess what? It's going to actually engage with my smartphone. I can ask it the weather, traffic, what's on my calendar. I'll get the little, what's on the schedule for today?
Okay, here's your appointment. Scott Saxton's 40th birthday.
Oh, perfect. That reminds me, I got to call Scott. But the thing is, I didn't have to run downstairs and go to my phone. It was all right here. Here's another fun one I like to do, actually. I'm going to back out of this. I'm going to end that. I'm going to try one more thing. I can send a text message from my landline that's upstairs. Text message, Mom.
What do you want to say?
I hope you have a great weekend, exclamation point.
Your message to Patricia says, I hope you have a great weekend.
Perfect. I didn't have to go chasing. Yes, please. And the cool part about it is, That's just one way to interact with your phone. You were talking about the robocalls. The worst robocall I ever had, it was 10 o'clock at night. It was from the West Coast. I was on the East Coast. I'm like, who's calling me at 10 o'clock? I have to get that phone call. Because those are the ones where like, okay, something's bad if they're calling that late, right? It was a total robocall. I was trying to get to bed and ruin my sleep. I can even quiet myself, my phones.
Yeah, you can schedule quiet time, right?
So quiet time, bedtime, nap
even
time,
with them,
boom.
even with them synced to the cell phone, you can still set quiet time to not wake you, to not ring. Okay, let's go to the phones.
Oh.
I hope Nancy from West Virginia is excited about her brand new phones today. I'm assuming that they're not going to be as good as the ones she's on right now. I'm assuming these are a significant improvement for you. Nancy, good evening. How are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, are you breathing a sigh of relief?
Yes, because I told the lady I spoke to that I've been keeping a list since last year. Last year alone, I got over 100 and some calls that do not call, and this year I've gotten over 70.
Already?
And a couple of them I've had to report to the FBI, the Treasury Department, and the Federal Trade Commission.
You know what, Nancy? I've actually gone down that road as well. And has anything happened? Because when I've done it, at the end of the form, they went, hey, thanks, we'll let you know. But nothing changes.
And the bad part is we've had phone calls come in that people are using, like, our Pizza Hut number here in town.
Wow.
And placing a scam call. And we called and reported it to the Pizza Hut here in West Virginia. And they acted like they didn't care. You
know what, Nancy? I am so glad that somebody sees how unbelievably frustrating it has been and is as excited as I am that there is finally a real technological solution for you. And Nancy, we all know it is a political year. There are elections starting in just a couple of months. They're going to be running through the rest of the year. And then you blink your eyes and it's another one again and again and again. It truly never stops. These make it stop. In your own home. I mean, this is top of the line technology and it does all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, I think we are officially in double digits on our rose gold set. I'm sorry? There are now 25 sets left in rose gold. So I'm sorry to inform you, but basically if you're on the phone, you have a chance to get it, but the rose gold is basically completely and totally sold out. Next to go after that will be our black and silver set. But with almost 7,000 sold, you're gonna get one more chance to get at it. You're gonna get one more chance to give the kids who've got kids relief during nap time, to give the seniors living alone a break from the potential scam callers, to relieve all of you of the political robocall season that is upon us. It's wonderful top of the line technology. It's peace of mind. And my goodness, it's peace and quiet. Now, we always recommend shopping for Protection Plus with your purchase, especially on a today's special. You know, it's paid for with the savings and the deal that you're getting today. But, you know, home phones, they get dropped, they get spilled on. We'll give you a replacement program, really inexpensively, guaranteed by HSN and Allstate. So it's a great product to ask for it while you're ordering. Bill, we'll do this one more time, right?
I just want to show one more other quick thing. There is a setup guide that walks you through the process.
Okay.
So whether it's
setup of smart call blocker,
walking you through the call blocking, walking you through setting up your ID, because that's really what happens. And I'm just going to really quickly do this one more time. I'm going to be that robocall, call your house, and guess what? You're going to hear it ring, but guess what you're not going to hear? It's ringing because I'm calling your house. It's not going to ring through.
Calls to this number are being screened by smart call.
How
awesome
heavenly is that? You want
no sound.
That.
Okay, shop for it while it's available. Bill, we'll see you in the next hour.
Yes,
thank you so much for squeezing in that last bit of information. Shop for it while you can. We're going to check on what else is going on here at HSN. We have not one but two today's specials today. The next one comes up next.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Shop faster than ever with exclusive new product videos, only on the iPhone. Watch HSN Live anytime, any place. And the new shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download. There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now. Pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN. Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com.
What a fantastic Friday night to be joining us here at HSN, because we are bringing you our biggest, our best offers twice today, because we just got an incredible opportunity. We didn't want to pass it up, so we decided we're going to squeeze it into the day anyway. You know, Amazon products, they're taking the entire world by storm. They just build things better than everybody else. They think about your experience at the end of the day, making it simpler and easier to get access to movies and music and books and games and everything that you love about a tablet, whether it is stuck in an airport for travel, whether it's keeping the kids entertained in the car, or whether it is the way you stay connected to the world while you're lying in bed comfortably. Well, today, we have the lowest price you'll find absolutely anywhere, even better than Amazon themselves are selling it for truly their top-of-the-line tablet. Now, this is the big bad guy. This is the 10-inch, high-definition, 32-gig, one-of-a-kind quad-core Fire HD tablet. In addition, because it is their newest model, it's got all the amazing new hands-free Alexa features that you're looking for, like the ability to do face-to-face calls with other people with Alexa devices, like the ability to access all the amazing Amazon content that's out there, from movies to books to TV shows, and it is the tablet that actually lives your life with you. It never comes out of the bag and is cracked or broken or shattered. It is truly America's sweetheart tablet because it has the easiest to run operating system, the one that everybody feels comfortable and safe using on day one, and it's the most durable tablet you have ever owned. Now, we have it in 3 beautiful colors for you to shop for. We've got classic black, we've got it available in the punch red, and in the marine blue. Now, what we've packaged for you today is close to a $300 customer pick value. You are getting a deal on the tablet itself and then all sorts of goodies to go along with it. A free customizable case, apps, games, software, all sorts of goodies that are all thrown in and included with your purchase today, meaning that today is the day to buy a tablet as a graduation gift. Today, while it is available at this extraordinary sales savings, is the time to buy a tablet for the summer road trips, for your travels, for, I don't know, you're tired of babying the $1,000 tablet that you bought that you're afraid if you crack the screen, you'll have to spend this much money just to replace that. It's a one-of-a-kind, top-of-the-line, super fast, gorgeously crisp tablet that has absolutely everybody raving. You know, there's a lot of tablets out there today to get customer pick status. It's gotten harder and harder. Yeah, it really this is America's sweetheart tablet, and everybody that starts using Fire tablets, they have the highest customer loyalty and return shoppers of any other type that's out there. Aaron Berger's joining us, and I think, quite frankly, he's not allowed to have favorites, but...
Oh. But this could be. But it could be. Well, here's the thing about this tablet specifically is, normally to get these kind of features, this is what you would call a tier 1 tablet. When I say tier 1 tablet, I mean tablets like the iPad, which we sell here and is a wonderful device. Sony, Samsung, you know, some of those really big names that are usually $300, $400 starting price point. This is equal in features. And in fact, it is superior in many features. One of the features, in fact, I'll reference Brett's tablet screen here for just a minute. One of the features I want you guys to know from the very beginning that absolutely sets this apart, it's the nicest screen I've ever sold. This is a 1080p high definition in-plane switching screen. 1080p is, of course, the higher form of high definition. There's 720 and then there's 1080p. It's not just 1080p, it's what's called laminated and bonded. So that means between the physical screen itself and the LED components behind it, there's no air, there's no space. And so what that means, and I can show you this on my tablet now, and I'll open movies on mine in a minute, I just kind of have it prepared to do some other things. What that means is what's the word I'm looking for? The reaction time on it is instant. I mean, the tablet is so incredibly responsive. So not only is the screen more beautiful and a higher resolution and much more durable, by the way, than most other tablets, it's also far more responsive. Now, there's two things on this tablet. You know, I mentioned some other Tier 1 tablets right from the beginning. Two things on this tablet that you get here that you don't get anywhere else. One is voice-enabled Alexa capability. So you see, when I even say her name, see how that little blue line comes across the bottom? That's your built-in Alexa voice assistant, which I'll use in just a moment. With other Fire tablets, with the 7-inch, the 8-inch, you have to touch them in order to use that assistant. Here you don't. And the ease of use that comes along with it, well, let me just give you an example. Alexa, open Facebook.
Here's Facebook.
So to use your tablet, you don't even have to, you can be so lazy as to not want to go in and find the application that you're needing to open and still be able to open it. You can ask any question. Alexa, what's the weather?
Currently in St. Petersburg.
And you see how fast, right? Just from, you know, from one thing
to
pardon me.
You can expect more of the same tonight.
Okay, we're not even going to listen to the whole forecast because we got lots of other things to do. One of my favorites, Alexa, open help. This is another place where this tablet and where Amazon tablets set themselves apart is they come with a lifetime of help and support. And what do I mean by that? Well, it's as easy as asking for help when you want it. There are great help videos, really, really good videos for how to load an application, how to get into your settings, how to, if you want to just navigate your Fire, maybe you've just got your Fire home and you're learning to use it. But there's even things like the ability.
Your Fire.
We could listen to her for 2 minutes and probably learn a lot, but we're not going to. We're going to listen to me instead. We could go into something called Mayday, where someone actually comes onto your screen and helps you do the specific things you're looking to do.
And you know, the truth of the matter is, just to point out, it's great that the help is there, but the thing I always love to point out for anybody who's a little technophobic, for anybody that wants a tablet, wants to be better connected on the plane. I was on a JetBlue flight and all the screens were broken.
Yikes.
Yay for my $15 credit, nay for my nothing to do. It's the easiest layout you'll find. You never lose things. You're always able to get right to what it is that you want to do. It's all laid out in a way that makes sense, it is simple, and is easy. And it syncs so well with anything and everything that you want to do with it, whether it's movies, whether it's TV shows. You know, speaking of JetBlue, they actually have a partnership with Amazon now, and you can log into your Amazon account and actually get extra JetBlue points while you're doing, I mean, they have all sorts of crazy new bonuses. You can watch all your Amazon content on those flights. So it's a great tablet to get. And I'll tell you, you know, I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. I'm very anti-screen. Yeah. Except when it comes to being on a plane. Yeah. When I get on a plane, they need a way to kind of focus in, to relax, to slow down, for everybody to be managed and everybody to be happy. This is the tablet that I've put in their hands because I know they won't break it. Sure. Because I can control the content, because I know what they're watching, because it's easy to navigate, and because it's affordable. I mean, for $26, whether you're a 4-year-old first tablet user or an 84-year-old tablet user, you will truly be impressed with the experience you get from Fire HD. And we have the lowest price anywhere. I just want to make sure you understand, while we have supplies available with almost 2,500 of these already sold in colors available for you today at a special sale price, you cannot beat our price even if you go directly to Amazon. So it's a great time to think about an upgrade for yourself, or that graduation gift, that birthday gift, that summer road trip, my goodness, I need it gift.
Well, I think it really hasn't been affordable for many of us to give a nice tablet as a gift before, but now all of a sudden it is. All of a sudden this is about half the price of what you pay for a lot of Tier 1 tablets. Speaking of that 4-year-old or 5-year-old or 6-year-old or 6-year-old or 7-year-old, when you're ready to watch a movie, it's as easy as saying, Alexa, play Tumbleleaf. Oh, let me try that one again. Alexa, play Tumbleleaf.
Here's Tumblr.
There we go, there's Tumblr for us. You know, there's also a feature on here, I love this. Brett was talking about getting on a plane and the screens being broken. This has this really great feature called On Deck. Are you familiar with On Deck?
No.
So On Deck loads content for you. When you're on a Wi-Fi spot, it automatically just loads some movies and television shows for you, kind of in the
so
background.
You're not stranded.
So when you get to a place
it?
where you're not in Wi-Fi, it just has some entertainment, sort of
cool.
instant on-demand entertainment for you. So that's On Deck. That's one of the really cool features. Okay, another feature. So I told you there were two, or at least two, really big new features that no other tablet has. One is this whole hands-free Alexa. The other is what I'm about to show you, which is the calling feature. So Brett's gonna hold his tablet, which is this black tablet right here, and I'm gonna hold a phone, and I'm gonna show you something really cool, and then I'm gonna sort of explain it a little bit more. So,
and it's all brand new. I mean, this is not anything we've ever been able to do before.
Monday, so what's today? So Friday or Saturday? Today's Friday, right? This feature was released on this tablet on Monday of this week.
Cool.
So it's never been seen on broadcast before today. We've been doing it a little bit today. Alexa, call host. So what you'll see is you're going to see my phone calling in just a minute, and you're going to see Brett's tablet. It's calling both on this phone and on Brett's tablet. Okay, so Brett has answered my call. So I'm just going to take my tablet here, and Brett and I are going to have a little phone conversation. This is called Alexa-enabled calling. So that's
cool.
what we have going on here is Alexa-enabled calling. And you see Brett talking to us right there. Alexa-enabled calling means that you're able to talk to your friends and family through your device. Now, we're doing it using video calling. This doesn't just call, doesn't just do video calls. You know what else this does? It does voice calls as well. So if you're calling a landline, you don't have to be calling, and I want to be really clear about this.
Cool.
And I'm going to stop the demonstration now. I wanted you guys to see what it works.
It does feel a little awkward that I'm standing right next to you here.
We got it almost right. If you're calling a landline, so I would recommend downloading the Alexa app on your smartphone, and then it will take all of your contacts. And when you use, because you'll have Alexa loaded on your tablet as well, it syncs all of that information. So you can go, Alexa, call mom, and it will call all of mom's contacts. It'll call, if she has a smartphone, it'll call her smartphone. If she has a home phone, it'll call her home phone. I'm sure you're familiar with Skype and some of those other services. In order for those to call a landline, you have to pay a fee.
Right, of course.
There is no fee here. So I think that is one of the really exciting technology things in this. Even for an emergency situation, if you can't get to your device.
No, it could work with landlines.
It works with landlines, yeah.
Wow.
It does.
That's impressive.
One of many ways.
It's a serious safety feature.
I think it's a huge, don't you think? Like, if you can't get to your device, you can still say, Alexa, call mom, or call husband, or call help, or call whatever, and the tablet's able to do that.
Okay, so we've kind of lost track of time here. There's only about seven and a half minutes left in this presentation. It is the final presentation of the day today, and it's all yours to try for $26 on a credit card. There are so many reasons why this is the upgrade that you're looking for. I mean, it is, first of all, it's the one you can feel good giving to the kids. It's the one you can feel good having it go into the bottom of your handbag. It's the one that you know will never disappoint you, let you down, or, you know, not live your life with you. It's the one meant to go on college campuses. It's the one meant to go in the hands of my 4-year-old when we get on a flight to go home for Easter in a couple of weeks. It really is one that not only will he use today, but he'll use it for years. Because the Amazon world and the Fire operating system, it's easier, it's more immersive, and it only grows and expands as you use it. You know, sometimes we talk about, oh, well, yeah, you know, buy the $500 tablet, buy the $800 tablet, because that's the one that'll last you the longest. That's the one that'll get... This is such a smart investment in your dollar. You are taking it as far as you possibly can. And like Aaron said, in the world of what we call the top line tier 1 tablets, we're talking $300, $500, $800. Or Fire HD 10-inch for $26 a month on a credit card to try.
That's generally where they start. They start at 2 to 3 times this price. And when Amazon came to the market with the Fire 10, they were very clear. They said, look, we're just going to beat everybody hands down on price, and we're going to beat everybody on function. That's how we're going to do it. And they really have done a very beautiful job accomplishing that. If you're just joining us, one of the things that Brett was talking about a few moments ago is something called the carousel. You see at the top here how there's these categories. There's a category for you, and for you is where it actually recommends movies to watch based on what you like to watch, songs to listen to based on what you like to listen to, apps to download based on things you like to do. And then there's your home category, your book category, your videos, your games, shopping. Anybody out there like to shop? One of the cool things that you can do is you can go to the App Store. So the Amazon App Store is one of the best app stores. There's an app there for free every day. A new app popped up for free that you normally have to pay for. There's hundreds of apps there for free, but an app for which you would usually have to pay. Oh, Billions, that's a show that I love. That's about to come out here soon. What else? Oh, The Americans is a great show that's on Amazon Prime right now. If you're an Amazon Prime member, there's a ton of additional content that we've barely even talked about. Music. Audible, you like to listen to books? This is a great way to listen to books as well, and even the newsstand where you can download magazines and you can download all kinds of great stuff. You can download newspapers. If you are a reader, I'll mention one other quick feature, again, where they set themselves apart. It's something called Blue Shade. In fact, we have a little still that we'll show you guys. To activate Blue Shade, you just pull your finger down and you touch Blue Shade. And what this does is it blocks the blue light that typically comes out of screens like this. So when you're going to bed at night, scientists think that blue light activates our brains a little bit and sometimes keeps us awake. This will block the blue light,
so
put
you
it
can
in
still
auto-dimming mode.
You can, and I'll tell you, I've used it, and it's not like, oh, well, now it's really dark and it's hard to see. And
no.
It's actually, you barely recognize
it's like
or
a little amber
see
tint to
that
it
it's
is what I
happened
kinda
at
think of.
all. But
Yeah.
if it can actually allow you to watch your show, play your game, read your book, and then still go to bed,
yeah.
I'd say it's worth doing it. So as you see on your screen, there's only about 5 moments left in our presentation. All you choose today is a color. Remember, HSN offers major top-of-the-line brands like Amazon at better prices than Amazon themselves are offering. We do FlexPay for all of you. That's any major debit or credit card. There's no interest charges. There's no finance fees. There's no hidden club to join. There is no Prime membership involved here. And by the way, you do not need to be an Amazon Prime customer to use a tablet like this to get access to a ton of the content that's there. Now, if you are, sky's the limit. I mean, there's tons of free movies and television shows and access to so much content, you'll go crazy trying to get through it all. For anybody who is a Prime member, I truly don't think you can own a better tablet for the amount of content, the amount of entertainment, the amount of immersion that this one's gonna give to you. All you're doing with us today is choosing your color. We've got classic black, we've got this super cute punch red, and we've got our super fun marine blue. The other thing to note is you get to make a customized case. So I'm not asking you to choose between one of these two wild cases. These are just 2 samples, but you can choose your own photo. It's National Puppy Day. Maybe it's a picture of your favorite pup, and you send it into this caseable company, and they will send you a customized Fire HD case that's whatever graphic you select from their website or whatever photo of your own that you choose to upload. That's a bonus. That's included with your purchase today. And I do want to just dollars and cents this just for 1 second so that you understand how is this a today's special deal? How are we able to do something where we can say our price is better than Amazon? Because in one day we've sold, 2,700 of these in just a few short areas. Let me show you our value just one quick time before Aaron runs through a few more fast demos to really show you the vibrancy of this screen, the speed and performance of this exceptional tablet. Take a look at your screen right now. The Fire 10 on Amazon's own website, my friends, is $150. We have not only reduced that price for those of you that buy right now while it is available, but we're throwing in that free custom-built case. That's a $33 value and over $110 worth of major apps and goodies. 3 months of premium Pandora without commercials,
good stuff.
All sorts of games
Office
and
Suite Pro.
extra bonuses. I mean, Office Suite Pro, that's what kids need for school. It's all available for you right at this moment, at the best value you'll find anywhere, at the lowest price we've ever offered, and one that we're thrilled to offer to you because, hey, by the way, there's an HSN app.
Right. Oh,
and
yeah.
you'll have way more fun
Good
shopping on that app than you will on any others that you've used before.
Absolutely. I want to go over some features with you guys. One thing real quick, if you're wondering how I hold my tablet, this is called the G-Hold. We've got it in blue and in purple and in rose gold, all kinds of great colors. The cool thing about the G-Hold is it folds flat, so it folds out of the way, and it lets you hold your tablet. Even when you have a larger tablet, like the 10-inch, let you hold it with one hand and then control it with the other, and it goes right into that really nice caseables case. So that's called the G-Hold. If you're wondering, a great way to hold your tablet, this is it. Let's take a look at our features. I want to go down the list of features when you sort of think about upgrades and think about things you'd like to have in your next tablet. I think you'll see a lot of the features right down this list. Not only a larger screen, a 10.1-inch high definition, but it's 10.1-inch 1080p. This is the best screen I've ever sold on a tablet. I've sold $600 and $700 tablets. I've never sold one with a better screen. It's a 1080p laminated and bonded screen, so there's less space between the screen itself and the LED components behind it. It's a beautiful screen. Quad-core processor, the most cores we have on any device at HSN. 32 gigabytes of memory, and it's, again, the largest expansion slot I've ever seen. 256 gigabyte expansion slot.
So literally, it'll last you for years and years and years and years and years, no matter how much you put on it.
That's as big as many computers, as many very expensive computers, actually. So yeah, you can, put a ton of movies and games and all that on there. Hands-free Alexa mode, which you saw us fooling around with a minute ago. I don't want to harp on it, but it is so important. 2 gigabytes of RAM, that's 100% more RAM than most tablets have. Most tablets have 1 gigabyte of RAM. In this price range, this has double that. Moving on to the next page. 10-hour battery life. So that is as good as it gets. Front and rear facing cameras. So whether you're using that really cool calling feature that we were using earlier or Skyping with friends and family, whatever it is you're doing, this is enabled for calling and messaging, as we were showing. The Fire operating system, which creates that really nice carousel at the top, so it makes it easier to navigate. Dolby dual speakers and dual band Wi-Fi all built in.
It's too good to have a 1 at the front of the price. I mean, I think for any of you who have bought a value tablet and been disappointed, for anybody of you who is not ready to spend the big deal money, this is your true sweet spot perfect buy. This tablet is the most universally accepted out there. If you're going, is this tablet for me? I don't want to speak in hyperbole and assume, but basically yes. At the end of the day, when you think about that it's more durable, when you think about how expandable it is, when you think about how easy it is for somebody that's just getting their first tablet, it works for everybody. It's why they're called America's Sweetheart tablets. It's why it's a customer pick for us here at HSN. And I think maybe a lot of you bought your first tablet, right? A year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it's at the bottom of a drawer because it's 7 inches. It doesn't really run all that well anymore, and the battery is dying, and the screen is cracked, and you never really loved it. If your tablet disappointed you, try again. And truly, there's so much out there to keep you entertained, to keep you connected to friends and family, to sports and news and weather and information and even smart home connectivity. This is the one that will not disappoint you. This is the one that you will finally start going, yeah, I'm going to take it with me. Yeah, I'm going to make sure it goes with me. Yeah, I want it on the plane, on the train, on the bus, at the classroom, all those places. If tablets have failed you before, the experience people talk about with the Fire HD, it totally changes their minds about tablets.
Couldn't agree more. I cannot think of anyone or a situation in which this wouldn't be an appropriate tablet.
So we've got to move on because we've got one more sneaky one-day only flash sale deal that's never been done before except today here at HSN. So keep shopping for the tablet. Stay with us while it is available. We are going to be moving on because what we have next for you is a really exciting futuristic concept and idea. It is a one-day only deal. This is a this day only, like a little mini today's special. This hour is basically 3 today's specials in a row. Now, have you thought about getting rid of your cable bill? Are you sick and tired of $100+ a month? If you've done the research, you know that a smart media streamer is the place that you start. Now, the Fire TV 4K is top of the line. Major Amazon content, access to movies and sports and television shows and everything else that you absolutely love. Excuse me, we're talking over 7,000 channels, and every model that's ever been done has gone on to be a customer pick. Now, for a lot of you though, you go, but I keep paying my cable bill because I want local news. I need local channels. I want access to what's going on in my region and my neighborhood. So we did something for you that we've never done before, and we partnered your voice-activated, super fast 4K capable Fire TV with a Mohu TV antenna. When you use this antenna, you get your local channels, you get your local content, you get your local news. So these two buys together for what I'm guessing is probably your cable bill every month.
Yeah.
Maybe less than your cable bill.
Mine's twice that.
You can cut it. You can call it. You can get on-demand streaming, top-of-the-line Amazon content, and still get access to everything local that you need. Setup is simple, it's easy, it's all walked through in the packaging that you're gonna get today. This is the best value you could possibly find to put this together before. If you know somebody who's considering cord cutting, if you're looking to lower your monthly bills, or quite frankly, you're just in a room where you don't want a box, you don't want a DVR, you don't wanna pay those bills and expenses, you want smart content and local, It's all here for you today. 1,000 of these have sold. There are 1,000 of them left, and nowhere else in America can you get this all put together the way we've packaged it for you, with Flex, with a sale price, with free shipping. It's last call, it's last airing. I have been dying to talk about this all day because it's what everybody is thinking about doing, and we've packaged the whole experience.
It's my favorite. I mean, I wish that I could sell this all the time. It is absolutely, hands down, one of my favorite things I've ever sold. The problem is there's so much to talk about, and I've got 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
so
yep.
I'm gonna start with the Fire TV, and I'm gonna ask Brett to interrupt me and talk about the high definition antenna, you know, a lot too, because they're both really equally important. But first things first, this is what's called a Fire TV. What is a Fire TV? This is a streaming device that allows you to stream everything to your television. So you need two things. You need an HDMI port on your television, and you need Wi-Fi, period. If you have those two things in your house, you're ready to go. Whether you're streaming Netflix, when you're streaming Hulu, if you're streaming Amazon Prime, if you want to stream from tons of different apps, there's an ABC app, an NBC app, there's a Fox app, you name it. They're all there. Now, the difference with Fire TV compared to other streamers is A, it's faster. It's quad core. It's 40% faster even than Amazon's own Fire Stick. If you look at the reviews on that, you guys see where it says customer pick. This is 4.8 out of 5 stars with over 100 reviews. That's how much people love it.
And by the way, not to interrupt, we've never aired this.
No, I think that's just people buying it, you know,
people
online, checking it out.
That are doing the Google searching, doing the research, that want to be able to lower their monthly overheads, that don't want to pay the weird taxes that are changing every month on their cable bill. Here's what I say, okay? If you're considering it, don't cancel your cable bill today. Buy this deal while it's available.
Exactly.
Set it all up, try it out. If you go, my goodness, I'm not losing anything, and I'm saving a ton of money, and I'm getting more content than I've ever gotten before, easier to navigate, easier to find, all with voice, with the local stuff I need included, then call and cancel, and you'll have what, $100, $150, 200 extra bucks every single month in your pocket without losing a single bit of content, a single bit of live access.
Absolutely.
Anything and everything can all be here for you. I just want to remind you, you have 8 minutes left for the final airing. We are 1,000 gone, 1,000 left. It is the moment to say, try for $22. Try for anybody that is setting up a new home and is looking at their expenses and their budgets. We're all juggling all of it. Just try. You can't get the deal, you can't get the package anywhere but here at HSN, and we have only enough for this final 8 minutes to present it.
It was the easiest way I ever cut $193 out of my monthly budget. That's what I used to pay for cable, and I don't do it anymore.
What a dream.
I have 500,000 items, television shows, movies, etc., at my disposal now that I have this. So let me show you how it works. That's the other thing, is it's so darn easy. Brett, who's your favorite actor or actress?
Oh, it's Meryl Streep, come on.
Meryl Streep. You know what's interesting?
She's too good. It's not fair. It's
nobody is original when I ask them that question. I have to tell you.
The answer should always be, who is your favorite actor other than Meryl Streep?
Well, be ready, because next time that's what it's going to be for you. So there's the Iron Lady. There she is herself. Before, I have all these great things about Meryl Streep. So give me, what's a genre? Maybe this is a little bit tougher. What's a genre of movies that you love to watch?
I do love a good thriller.
Okay, so thrillers. So now this is going to just, look, it's pulling up all of the, have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? All of these thrillers.
All of them right there.
And these are all instantly at your fingertips right now. This is one of my favorite things about it. And this is something that I don't see on a lot of other media streamers. And in fact, it's a newer feature to the Fire TV. And it's that the user interface finds the least expensive way for you to enjoy whatever it is you want to enjoy. So let's say you're a Netflix member, okay? And there's a show that's on Netflix without you having to check on Netflix and check Amazon Prime and check Hulu and see like who has the best deal, or is this included in one of my plans?
The weird juggle dance we all do.
We all do it, right? I do it. Totally.
Oh, are you
we
kidding?
all do. So here's an example. I'm going to go find trolls. I think this is so incredibly honest of Amazon to do. I mean, that's what I love about this feature so much. So there's trolls, right? We can watch trolls. So I'm going to go, okay, cool. Let's watch trolls. And it's going to say, you can watch it right now on Netflix, because it knows I've already logged into Netflix on this. It knows that I belong to Netflix, and so that's the option it gives me. It doesn't even give me a pay option. Now, if you didn't have Netflix, I'll just show you, you can go over here to more ways to watch, and it just so happens you could rent that from Amazon for $2.99 standard definition, $3.99 high definition, or you could buy it from Amazon for that matter. But I love that the first thing they do isn't try to sell you something.
Yeah, and it's Amazon. They're taking money out of their own pockets.
They're going, no, you can watch it right now for free
with
Netflix.
So So, and the user interface, you can talk to it. You see how fast and responsive it is. It is 4K ready. It does not mean you have to have a 4K TV. You will get the best quality of what your television currently offers, but yours is set and ready to go. Okay, there's 5 minutes left to do it. If cut the cord is a conversation you've had in your home, and if you're thinking, have you guys lost your mind? You're a TV channel. Why are you turning me away? There's an HSN shop by remote way. You can watch us live. You can search for exactly what you want. You never have to pick up a phone or wait online to get your order in. You can go back and watch presentations. You can check out the last few things that are aired. Always see our today's special. I mean, we're offering you a better way to watch us, not to mention your HBO, your Netflix, your Hulu, and all your local content. Now, that's the other thing. It's my job to make sure you understand because of this amazing deal.
I can hold the antenna.
A lot of you want to go smart media streamer, no monthly bill, but you don't want to lose your local news. You don't want to lose your local weather. You don't want to lose your regional local channels. Well, with this simple to install, it goes flush against the wall. It's not the sad rabbit ears of yesteryear that will disappear from you knowing that it's there. Your TV, whatever type of TV it is, will now have access to all of your local channels. So you literally, the teeny tiny hole in the smart media streaming world is filled with a Mohu TV antenna. The instructions come with it. It's super, super simple and easy. I promise you, even if you're a technophobe, you can do this. And what will feel amazing is when you cancel the monthly bill, when you return the equipment, and when you think about what you're going to do with an extra $193.
That's what I was paying.
See, in my
cable
head,
bill.
I thought, well, if I could just get my daughter potty trained, I'd save about that too. So double that up.
There you go.
We're talking vacation time for sure.
Doesn't take long to get to a 4-digit number there, does it? Guy Yovan brought his bill in on air, live on air, and his was $230. And look, here's the truth. Not everybody wants to cancel cable, which is great, but a lot of us think, well, I don't need to have a box in every single room. Maybe the basement, the guest room, the laundry room, the workout room, the room where I don't want to pay additionally. I'll use this in there. I'll plug this in and I'll plug the antenna in. One extra little thing, or two extra little things I'll tell you about the antenna that Brett was mentioning. It's flat, so it can actually go behind things if you want to hide it, which is really cool. It's paintable. It's okay if you paint this. I was just going to say,
even Bill Duggan told me, he's like, you can paint it.
Yeah, you can.
Paint it your wall color. Nobody has to see it's there.
Which is really cool. And also, the signal that comes in, interestingly, and I just learned this myself, when cable networks bring in high-definition signals for all those local channels, they compress the signal, so you actually get a slightly less quality signal than you do when you bring it in yourself using a high-definition antenna.
Okay, so I know you want to rave about the Fire, because this is where all the fun happens. This is where all the beauty is. This is the magic. But just as a quick heads up, with 1,300 sold, with 400 of you in line, there are only 400 of these left. Get the sale deal. It's only for today. It's final call. It's final airing. It's final chance. Price will go up if we have any left in stock, but you cannot put this bundle and this deal together anywhere else in America. And it is a ravely reviewed, almost perfect 5-star customer pick before we even had the opportunity to air it. For those who have done the research for how do I put this together? What is the best way to get the best content, smart stream experience, and not lose a single one of my locals? It's all packaged here for you today for $22 a month on your credit card.
If you're an Amazon Prime member, there's a ton of additional things available to you. For example, they stream The Americans on there. Our model, Barbara, I think has been here longer than I have. Barbara and I always talk about this show. It's one of her favorites, one of my favorites as well. Also, apps. So let's talk about apps for just a minute. I'm going to go down here to apps. Here's some apps that you can download, free apps. CBS All Access, March Madness. Did you know if you're an Amazon Prime member, they have an exclusive deal to stream Thursday night NFL football as well. The CW, AMC, Fox Now, CBS. So, I mean, there's so many good things that are at your fingertips. If you're into sports, go down here for sports. If you want to, I mentioned March Madness with the NBA app, UFC, Major League Baseball, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. By the way, this does have a full browser on it as well. So you can go into the browser and you can get onto Facebook or really any website that you want to visit. You can do a ton of that using your voice. Remember, I haven't shown this, but this has full Alexa built into it. So all the questions, the silly things like, how tall is the Eiffel Tower? Things that you usually use your computer or your tablet for. Remember, this has a quad-core computer inside it.
While you're lying in bed, you're having a debate with your spouse, no more debate.
Or you're wanting to know the weather forecast? What's the weather? What's cool is even while you're watching movies, even while you're watching shows, you can ask it these questions. It comes up with the information and then it goes right back to your show.
It's so cool.
So smart.
So this is really an all-in-one. If you're interested in something like this, but you're going, I don't know how to put it together, we curate that for you. And we've done this for you, and it's absolutely an exceptional way to get it done without worrying that you're missing something, knowing that everything you need is put together, and we've truly gotten the best. Mohu is the best TV antenna offer we have here at HSN, and the Fire 4K is truly the best in class. Nothing but top of the line, top rated reviews, and truly affordable. So today, best value anywhere. A totally exclusive way to get your full kit home to either cut the cord or just, you know, have a TV in one room that nothing is plugged into and suddenly it's got absolutely everything available for you. If you've got, you know, grandkids and kids who've talked about this whole cord cutting experience and you're wondering how they're gonna do it, how you're gonna do it, how it's put together, this is how it's done. And we haven't lost our minds because you still have an HSN channel that's actually an easier way to order automatically. So join us. I'm just giving fair warning, maybe 200 left in stock. So keep ordering it. Aaron, thank you so much.
Such a fun presentation. Thank you.
Such a great idea. I'm so glad we put this all together. Okay, now we have more great deals on some of your favorite electronics. We actually have some wonderful sales running on top of the line computers like the Pavilion 15-inch Touch. You can take advantage of 9 months, no interest VIP financing. Now, the only way you do that is by shopping with an HSN card. We do all sorts of great bonuses when you use that. So you can ask about that while you're placing your order. That's available at a $100 price break for you. Okay, now.